Take a little break from the cars and trucks. Well, I guess just trucks at the moment. I want to do a little bit of metal art because that sounds a little bit funner. So I think we're going to make a couple flowers, at least one tonight, or at least get that started. So here in a few minutes you can make something that kind of looks, almost resembles a rose, with 3 pieces of sheet metal, a little bit of hammering. We'll weld the rod in here, a bit more of like a stem. We'll make a few of these and see if we can't get rid of them. Alright, so we're back at it again. Not exactly sure where I left off on this one. I mean, I got to this point. I was going to clear it, but I thought that it needed some more work. We are going to add a couple leaves to it and then throw some nuts and bolts in it. A friend of mine, Mario, requested this for one of his friends. I was also thinking not only adding some leaves to it, but adding some nuts and bolts into the bottom of this to just give it maybe like some, kind of look like some rocks or something. Give it a little extra. It's just a big gap there. Just kind of think it adds a little character to it. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. now we got these pretty well welded together, formed. I opened these back up a little bit so we can get some paint down inside here, especially the clear coat, because we don't want it to rust. You know, like this one's been sitting for a while, so I'll have to come back and kind of scuff that and sand it, knock that down. This one we put a TIG on there to give it some character. This one I don't think I'm going to do it. We're going to wash these with lacquer thinner to get the Sharpie off of them, and then dust in some colors. So I got to make sure I've got some cool looking either reds or blues. You know, if I got a red and blue, maybe I can mix it together and make a purple. So I'm gonna look through the cupboard and see what I got, come up with something, and grab my airbrush, set up, and get ready to spray some color on those. So we got some color on it, the reds and blues and purples. We kind of add a little bit of each one. Once we started spraying it, I thought it looked a little bit cooler, just almost as a rainbow-ish, or maybe even a blued from heat or something. But it's kind of what we got at the moment. Basically over reduced base coat. We got all the blue and purples, and we're kind of thinking it adds a little bit of a, almost like a heat blueness, and then the red. Just give a little character. I think when we get some clear on these things, they're really gonna pop out. At least that's the plan anyway. Right now they've been sitting out in the sun for a while. They are warm. Still just a hair tacky, but what we'll do is we'll let them cure all the way, and then we'll fold, be careful and fold our leaves back up into the flower. But for now, pretty stoked on how that turns out. I mean, it got good color and stuff. Maybe we can get some good light on it.